Hey coin collectors, and welcome to DC Coinwell International Coin Channel. And this is the Michigan State Quarter from 2004, number 26 in the United States State Quarter series. It says Michigan at the top, 1837, and that's of course the year that Michigan became a state of the Union, the 26th state in the Union. Great Lakes State here, and that's because Michigan is in a sense surrounded by all these different Great Lakes. And then down at the bottom it says 2004 E Pluribus Unum. And if we look right in here, I think we'll see something else. And there we go. If we tip it just the right way, you can see that that's a D and a W. And that's for Donna Weaver, who was the engraver of this Michigan State Quarter. Now, on the back of these quarters all had different engravers and different state designs. They weren't all different. Some of the engravers did more than one, but this is a Donna Weaver special, and she does some really good work. And look for her initials on other coins as after 2004, because she does some great engraving work. Now, this coin, we can't tell from this side what mint it was made at. But if we flip it over, oops, we see that one's a D for the Denver Mint. If we flip it over, and remember, you have to flip these end to end to get them to come up straight. We see that it says United States of America here, George Washington facing to the left, Liberty here, $quarter here, In God We Trust here, and P here for Philadelphia. Now, you're seeing some kind of coloring on here and some film, and that's because this is an uncirculated coin. One from the uncirculated mint set from which included Philadelphia and Denver in 2004. So some of this it looks kind of like it's a little bit like it's coloring, but it's not good coloring when you get these kind of patches like that, and that's from the off-gassing of the plastics, I believe. We tip it up and we can see that we've got 4 coins here, and one of them is silver. So I'm not sure if everybody knows that's watching, but they did make silver State Quarter Series coins in 2004. So they made a P at Philadelphia. The Philadelphia Mint, they made 234 million of these. At the Denver Mint, they made 226 million. There's the D for Denver right there. At the San Francisco Mint, they made, and this is San Francisco Mint, what they call a clad coin. And the clad coin means, of course, that it's copper nickel clad. But what they do with these San Francisco Mint sets, because these are special mint sets, proof sets, they give them a different kind of polishing, and Washington kind of pops off the coin a little bit. Also, if we look down in here, we see something that's on all of these quarters, and let's take a look at that. We saw the initials on the back, and that was Donna Weaver. On the front, we see there's a JF here for John Flanagan, who originally designed these coins in the 1930s. And then there's a WC for William Cousins, who helped with the update. I was going to say upgrade. I think it is kind of an upgrade, but certainly the update of the coin when they started the State Quarter Series. So they made 2.7 million of the San Francisco Mint, but then they also made a silver coin, and this is the silver coin here. And again, you see this was in some kind of hard plastic, and we got it out. And I mean, you can clean these, but we generally don't clean them. We just show you what they look like. We tip it up, we can see without a doubt that it's silver. And these silver coins, well, there was a couple different ways you could get these. You could get these in an uncirculated set, with one with a P for Philadelphia and had all the Philadelphia coins, one with a D for Denver, had all the Denver coins. Or you could also get these coins in these, what they call proof set State Quarter Series. And this is just, all that was in this one would be the 5 state quarters for that year. And that would be Michigan, Florida, Texas, Iowa, and Wisconsin with a 5 for that year. You can see them down at the bottom of the, see down here, they go across the bottom. You could get it in this, or you could get all of it together. So you could get all the different coins from 2004 in one like this, in a clad series, or you could get it all in a silver proof set. So you see where it says silver proof set here? Or you could get it only the quarters in a silver proof set. So you could get quarters individually, or you could get them in the whole set, or you could get them by the different mints, the Philadelphia or the Denver mint. And of course the San Francisco mint, those would be the proof ones. So they don't have any uncirculated coins coming out of the coin sets coming out of San Francisco, of course, because all of them are uncirculated unless you could put one in circulation if you wanted. So there's the P again, there's the D again, and there is the clad. We can tell it's clad, we tip it up, clad S there. When you're looking for these, the most expensive ones, oddly enough, are going to be the ones that were uncirculated oh, look at this. I want to show you something that's kind of cool on here. If we look right in here, we see these little chunks there right above the L. That's from another quarter hitting it so hard that it dented it. So sometimes at the mint, when they're putting them in the bags or whatever, these ridges will hit a quarter and kind of make leave a little dent in it. And that's also what this is down here, right there, right over the Q. That's a scratch from when they went through the minting process. So not post-mint damage. Well, post didn't come after it left the mint, but it came after it was made at the mint. How's that sound? The most expensive ones, it's going to be about $5 for each of the Denver and Philly. It's going to be about $8.50 for the silver one. Of course, that's because there's about $4 worth of silver in there. And then it's going to be only about $3 or $4 for this San Francisco Mint clad one. So the Denver and the Philly are much better if they're in good shape in terms of value than the San Francisco Mint clad. All right, well, that's all we have today from DC Coin World International Coin Channel. We'd love to have you subscribe to our channel.